Many of you might have been following this in the news. October 22nd, 2018, NBC News, as migrant caravan continues north. Some debate staying or moving forward. The journey was too dangerous, said one mother who was thinking of maybe staying behind. Another family was moving forward. There's no food, no jobs. Now, many of these people come from Central America, and they are on a journey in large numbers like this. Now, the crowd was 5,000. When I looked yesterday, they are up to 7,000 people since they've reached Mexico. Now, what they figure is there are such a large number of them. When they get to the US border, they will not be able to stop all of them. So they'll be able to push their way through. I don't think this is going to end so well for them. Trump is still threatening to get the US Army out there at that border. But they are getting closer and closer to the border. So let's get into this story. About 7,000 migrants, including many who crossed the Guatemala-Mexico border last week, woke up, and apparently there was some rain overnight, and it soaked up all of their belongings that they have with them. Now, they're saying while donation and aid from the Mexican Red Cross can make up for some of what they have lost on the way, the migrants have a bigger concern to address, whether to stay in Mexico or continue traveling towards the United States. Either way, their goal is to seek refuge. For some in the caravan, the question is whether to stay in the southern part of Mexico, where they spent the night, or continue. So they want to get to the border. So, I mean, I'm sure some will decide to stay in Mexico, but I believe the vast majority of them will continue on to the US border. One mother was debating whether to stay behind and return to Honduras. The journey was too dangerous, she felt, but others seemed determined to make the grueling trek to the US. It's not clear when they will arrive, but a tentative plan was for them to walk to so what they want to do is walk to the US border. I think at this point they have to know they're going to be intercepted. I don't see how they wouldn't know this. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't see how they wouldn't know this. I'm just telling you, if the US border gets down there, this is really, really going to be a bad situation for them. And I am anticipating some of them even dying in the process. But let me go ahead and play this video.
Many of the migrants slept here in this plaza overnight. The Mexican government had hoped to stop this group at its southern border. That did not happen. This morning, the migrant caravan is growing as it marches toward the U.S., swelling to more than 7,000 people. We're going to keep moving forward, this man says. He's been traveling for more than a week.
Okay, so, they're going to come, and I think Trump knows this. I think he already knows. So don't be surprised if sometime this week you start hearing about a military buildup around that border to try to push these people back. So they're saying that they're fleeing because many of them don't have jobs. There's a lot of poverty in the countries they come from. Plus, there's a lot of violence in their communities. So, like most of them, they want a better way of life. They want their kids to grow up outside of those countries because of all the dangerous climates that's there. And it is a lot of the drug cartels and everything that makes their countries very dangerous. Gangs, drug cartels. So that's why they're fleeing. It doesn't make what they're doing right, ladies and gentlemen. It really doesn't. I don't really think they should be doing something like this, but just looking at the size of the crowd, it is very apparent they've already made up their mind. They're going to try to push their way through the US border. And wow. I was reading another article today that Trump says he is going to cut off aid from all of these people, whatever country they come from. All of the US aid will be cut off to these countries if this group pushes their way through the US border. So we shall see what happens. This definitely will be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. I don't really think they should be coming here, but you please tell me what you think. Peace, family.